Let's examine the new Four Corners version 4 compensation plan. And we're going to use Edward here as our main example. And Edward now has two different streams of income available to him. He has instant commissions like we've always had, and he now also earns sales commission every time he brings somebody into the business. So let's start off with this example that Edward has brought in Mary. Mary pays her $20, and Edward now earns a $3 instant commission for Mary's purchase. We've always had instant commission, so the only thing that's changed is that the amount that Edward earns has changed. As you can see here on the instant commission chart, on a 4x6 matrix, Edward can recruit 4 people on his front row. And that means that he's going to earn $3 off each person like Mary that he brings in on his front row for a total of $12. So now when Mary upgrades to product set 2, that product set 2 commission pays to the person who's positioned directly above Edward in the matrix. Why? Because on the instant commissions, product set 1 sales always pay the commission up 1 row. Product set 2 sales always pay the commission up 2 rows. On product set 3 sales, it always pays the commission up 3 rows. That's how it's always worked. And I think that's created a lot of confusion with people who look at the chart and think they're going to earn instant commission money. In this case, that Edward would earn the instant commission money for every single purchase that Mary makes on every level, and that's not the case. So what we've done is we've redesigned the compensation plan a bit to cater for 2 things. One is to satisfy the desire for people to earn money faster, and secondly, so that the person who is making sales, particularly people who are developing teams and recruiting a lot more than 4 people, they're earning money right away for every person that they're bringing in, rather than waiting for their downline to upgrade to receive their money. So now let's take a look at our new sales commission. As we had before, Mary purchased product set 1. Edward received the $3 instant commission because Edward is 1 row above Mary. Now, it's coincidental, of course, that Edward is Mary's sponsor. So this is where the sales commission becomes really important, because every person you bring to the business, you receive a sales commission on every product set. So in this case, Mary has bought product set 1. So that means that Edward has earned a $9 sales commission. Now let's take a look at what happens when Mary buys product set 2. Mary has just upgraded to product set 2. And the instant commission is shown in black there at $4.50. The instant commissions do what? Product set 2 always pays to the person who is up 2 rows. It's got nothing to do with who sponsored who. When Mary buys product set 2, $4.50 goes to the person that's immediately above Edward. However, Edward now gets the new sales commission, which for row 2 is $13.50. Once Mary upgrades all the way through to product set 6, Edward will have earned all of those commissions for all of those product set purchases. So Edward has earned $144, or roughly at the time I did this recording, 2,140 Rand. Now we're going to introduce somebody new here. Mary sponsors Robert. Robert purchases product set 1. And just like when Mary purchased product set 1, in this case, there is an instant commission that gets paid up 1 row, which is $3 from the instant commission table. So Mary receives that. Mary also receives the $9 sales commission from Robert. Okay, so here's where we're going to talk about the benefit for Edward of building teams. We now know that there are 2 different types of commissions paid when Robert came into the business. But in actual fact, there is a third one. There is in fact a team sponsor commission. So for every person that Mary introduces to the business, and for every product set that they purchase, Edward will earn a team sponsor commission. So when Robert purchases product set 1, Edward earns a $4 team sponsor commission. When Robert upgrades to product set 2, Edward will earn a $6 team sponsor commission, and so on and so forth. $10 when Robert upgrades to product set 3, $12, $16, and $20 when Robert upgrades to product set 6. Edward earns a $20 commission. So that means that Edward is going to earn $68 from each of the people that Mary refers into the business over time as they upgrade through the product sets. So this is very exciting. It's a completely different way of sharing the commissions that come in. It keeps it more focused to the teams that are doing the work together. And I'm confident we're going to see a lot more people upgrading and making some great money with Four Corners Alliance Group in version 4.